Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I'll be showing you how to use the COUNTIFS function in Excel. So the COUNTIFS function in Excel counts the values of the supplied range based on one or more criteria. So we'll be working with two examples here, which I have specified down here with the criteria. I will put the result for this particular one. So the result will be there, and for this I will have three criteria and I'll place the result there. Now coming to the table that I have here, I have the name column. Okay, I have the gender column, I have date of birth, sporting, color of vehicle, and selling price. Right, so to use the COUNTIFS function, I'll click here for the first criteria. Right, so I'll start by typing in my equal sign and type in the count function. While typing in, I'll see other Excel functions. I'll just double click the COUNTIFS. Now the instruction is to find the name Dixon. Right, so I will select the criteria range, which is name. Once I have done that, I like to insert the function argument dialog box because it makes it easier to work with. Alright, so I've selected the criteria range 1. Now the criteria here in this box, I will put in the criteria, which is Dixon. The name has to be Dixon. So I'll type in Dixon. Now I'll click in the criteria range 2. Okay, which is the gender. So I will select the gender here, which is my B2 to B13. Alright, so if I look down here, for the gender, Dixon has to be a male. So in the criteria 2, I will type in male. Once I type in male, because we have just two criteria, name and gender, I will press the tab key on my keyboard, and you can see over here that it gives me the value 1, which is correct. I'll click on the OK button. Now to check the integrity of what I've done, if it is correct, I wanted to find the name Dixon, which is a male. So if I come in here, I would notice there are two people with the name Dixon, and just one of them is a male. So our value here or result is correct. Now the second criteria or example that I want to do is we have three criteria here. So again, I will begin by entering my function COUNTIFS. So once I have these functions, I'll click here, double click on that, then I have my function. Now again, the name has to be the criteria range here is name because I have the column heading name, so I'll select the name range. Now insert the function again. It makes it easier for me to specify my criteria. Okay, so I go to the criteria 1, click on that box. The name has to be Pina, so I type in Pina. Let's make it capital letter, so I type in Pina. Right, now I click in the box criteria range 2, which is gender. So I select the gender column from B2 to B13 and stop. Now the criteria here is that Pina has to be female. So I click there and type in female. Again, we still have more criterias, which is Pina has to be a tennis player. So in the criteria range 3, I'll click in that box and select the spot range of cell and stop at my D13. Okay, now I need to add more boxes, so I press the tab key on my keyboard to specify the criteria 3. So here criteria 3 is that pinner has to be involved in tennis. So here I will type in tennis. Once I type in my tennis, I'll press the tab key on the keyboard and I have my value here. So this tells me that what I have done is correct. Then I'll click on the OK button. So we can see, to check the integrity of what I have done, you can see here that we have one result for these 3 criteria that we have there. Now going to the table that we have here, we have 2 pinners, right, and they are both female. Okay, and in this case we have only one of them plays the tennis game. Alright, so this is how to use the COUNTIFS function. There are several things you can do with your COUNTIFS function. I'll see you in my next video.